Number 5 is the man that one word used by Corey Graves and often mimicked by myself defines it all. Kinshasa! That's right. Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura had one hell of a year. He started off in New Japan, successfully defending. Actually, no. I forget whether he defended or he won. I forget. My apologies for not doing the research in advance. But still, Wrestle Kingdom. He fought AJ Styles, and he won his match for the Intercontinental Championship. Then he goes on, loses the championship, only to become to WWE, become to NXT in Dallas, defeats Sami Zayn, defeats Finn Balor, then goes on and beats Samoa Joe in Brooklyn to become the NXT champion. Then he has this amazing series of matches with Samoa Joe. He becomes a champion for the second time. And now it's most likely, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Nakamura versus Bobby Roode in Orlando. Still an amazing match. Nakamura is not only is the king of strong style, but outside of just a couple of names on this list, Shinsuke Nakamura was truthfully the king of 2016. However, these next 4 guys, or 4 series of guys, have truthfully deserved their places just because of what they've done over the past number of months. Which leads me to number 4. One of my favorite wrestlers of all in the current era. He is the one, the only. I'll lean back for this, because he is Adam Cole, baby! That's right. Adam Cole's at number 4. Let's be honest. This guy's worked his ass off for the past year. Between everything with the Kingdom, going on, leaving the Kingdom, joining the Bullet Club, all these matches with Kyle O'Reilly, with Jay Lethal, with Bobby Fish just recently as of this past Saturday, to be going into Japan for, I believe, what would be his second or third time, winning the Ring of Honor Championship and becoming Ring of Honor's first ever 3-time world champion. Adam Cole has made a name for himself this year. There's only one person, truthfully, that I can think that made a name for himself more than Adam Cole this year, and I'll get to that name later. But Adam Cole, good for you. I'm so proud to be a fan of yours. Alright, number 3, we have delete, obsolete, delete, obsolete, the Broken Hardys. Let's be honest, these two have revolutionized the tag team division in wrestling in general. Their Expedition of Gold, the Final Deletion, Apocalypto, all these things that they've done, they put TNA back on the map. Not that it was ever significantly high on the map, but the Hardys put TNA back on the map. And now that they're in Ring of Honor, I don't think they're going to be staying there for long, but still, to go to Ring of Honor, and now to potentially go to WWE, and just they are doing so well for themselves right now, and I'm just very happy for them, especially as a pretty long time Hardy fan. Number 2, well, I'll preface this: 3 out of the 4 of my top 4 are related to Bullet Club. 3 out of the 4 of my top 4 either have been or are current leaders in Bullet Club in some sort of way. Number 2 is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Just like Nakamura, he started off at Wrestle Kingdom, had a great match with Nakamura, then Kenny Omega takes over at the Bullet Club, but still gives AJ the perfect send-off. I mean, let's be honest, one is violence, not a good send-off. Anyway, speculation for weeks goes on about AJ Styles signing a contract, going into the Royal Rumble. He doesn't say anything about it. Next thing we know, number 3 in the Rumble, even with that crappy television angle that WWE Network gave us. Excuse me, I feel a burp coming on. Anyway, AJ Styles debuts, The crowd and me especially. Oh my god, my dad was pissed off because of how loud I was being when AJ Styles debuted. Oh, when AJ Styles debuted at the Royal Rumble. Oh my god, my mind was blown. Then he goes on to have the great series with Chris Jericho. The great, as much as I hate to say it, the great series with Roman Reigns to eventually end up becoming the WWE Champion, the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp. And even though, being that I can say this now because SmackDown's over, even though he lost tonight versus Randy Orton, so he's not going to be getting a title shot in Mania. I mean, let's be honest. Things are lining up for AJ Styles. I mean, he has proven that he's proven that a big name from another company can make it big in WWE. Unlike we've seen with some other people at times. All right, and my number one. I'll give you guys some hints. He is a member of Bullet Club. He is the current leader of New Japan's Bullet Club. He is a former junior tag team champion, a former junior heavyweight champion, and most importantly, at Wrestle Kingdom, this past Wrestle Kingdom, he and Okada put on a 6-star match. That's right, I'm talking about the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega ruled New Japan this year. Screw New Japan. Kenny Omega ruled the world of wrestling this year. You couldn't go anywhere in wrestling without hearing at least one person mention Kenny Omega. That's how much that he's done for this business. And to think that he's going back to New Japan, I don't know for how much longer. Most likely he's still going to end up winning the world title over there. Then, who knows what's going to happen once his contract's up. I want him to come to WWE. I want to be a champion of WWE. I want all the success that freaking Kenny Omega can ever have. And you know, just because I was so in a tyrant about Kenny Omega, I completely forgot to put in my honorable mentions. So I'll just do it really quickly. Alright, so I wrote down 3 honorable mentions, but however I'm going to mention 4. I'm going to do the one I forgot to put down first so I don't forget it. The villain Marty Scurll. He has had a hell of a year. Freaking British wrestling star right now. Ring of Honor television champion. Trust me, just like Will Ospreay, the future is the limit for the villain Marty Scurll. Cody Rhodes, leaving WWE, the best decision he could have made in his life. To go on, to join the Bullet Club, join TNA, join Ring of Honor, make a winning debut in New Japan. This guy is currently at the top of his game. He has one of the best-selling t-shirts in the world right now, which I still have yet to get. I'm really hateful because I really want to get that shirt so badly. Anyway, speaking of, going back to Will Ospreay for a second, his opponent at, I believe it was True Destiny, I believe the pay-per-view name was, as well as the battles for Best of Super Juniors tournament, the match that everyone remembers. Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. Ricochet has had a hell of a year as well. I mean, from all his success in New Japan, with the tag team titles and just everything that's come to him, with those matches with Ospreay, let alone he has Tessa Blanchard as his girlfriend. So again, I'm jealous. But still, Ricochet, even freaking in Lucha Underground's Prince Puma. Ricochet, it's guys like Will Ospreay, Ricochet, Marty Scurll, guys like these that will be the next generation of stars in wrestling. Whether they go to WWE or not, these guys are next stars. And last but not least, Randy Orton. Now I'm not only saying this because he's my second favorite wrestler of all time, behind Shawn Michaels. But if you do think about it, he had an amazing year. He came back from injury after a little while. He joins the Wyatt family when they're at their highest peak. He wins the tag team titles. I mean, they may lose the titles, but he goes on to win the Royal Rumble. And then just last week, he has the best promo that he's maybe ever done, if not at least within the last couple years. I mean, just the passion and everything that Orton's put into WWE within the last couple months is enough to give him an honorable mention on this list. Man, I'm like energized out. Like I'm actually like a little tired. And I've been tirade for 18 minutes now. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than I expected. Anyway, guys, so that's going to be doing it for me here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to both the POC show and the Pova Club channels, as well as Bad Attitude and Nikki Graves. I talked about that in a previous video. So that's going to be doing it for me for tonight. Don't forget, like I said, do all those things. Thank you for all your love and support, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I won't forget tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later, because 2 videos in one day, hopefully videos for the rest of the week, will always be too sweet. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.